welcome back to my channel and welcome to some bright new hair. So I dyed my hair bubblegum pink yesterday and it is pink, but in your lighting it looks a lot more red, and I'm kind of with it. Like I think it's kind of cute with this like red version too. So tell me what you think. Do you like it? I am gonna let it like die out for a little bit and get a lot more like baby pink before I start dyeing it another color, which is going to be like a light soft baby pink using like baby pink conditioner. It's basically like a conditioner that deposits color while you wash your hair, so that's gonna be fun. But today's video is not about me dyeing my hair. Today's video is about September's Boxycharm. So it is October and I feel like I've had a long time to fully review these products and make up my mind about what I think about them. And I'm really excited for most of these. So without further ado, let's get into this. I have my handy dandy notepad full of notes of what I think about all of our products. And we're gonna start with our very first one, which is this bad boy. So this is the Farmacy Cheer Up Vitamin C Eye Cream, and it retails for $45. Now, I actually really like this cream. I thought it was really nice because mostly it doesn't have a smell, which I really like. Like, it has a smell, but it's not overwhelming. And honestly, that's been really rare in my eye cream finds lately, is to find an eye cream that doesn't have a smell to it. So that was a pro for me. Another pro is that it works really well. I think it's great. It's really moisturizing. And when I went onto the ingredient list, it was well structured and it was just good. You know, they had a lot of amazing hydrating, moisturizing ingredients in there. They had a lot of ingredients that I would prefer in a moisturizer. Now, one con that I did pick out is that this is a vitamin C cream, and because it is vitamin C, you can only wear it at night, which is fine. This is advertised as an eye serum. The only thing is that this is a screw off top, which means that as soon as you screw it off, it's immediately exposed to air. And when an eye serum with vitamin C is exposed to air, the issue is that vitamin C, when exposed to air, can basically go bad. You know, I like to think of vitamin C and many other vitamins as being really picky, finicky, and fragile, and vitamin C especially. You cannot go into the sun when you have vitamin C on. You shouldn't be exposing anything with vitamin C to air frequently because it will go bad over time. You can't have it in extremely hot areas because it will go bad, and by going bad, vitamin C will actually damage your skin more than heal your skin. So that is the one thing that I could pick out that I didn't like about this product. Other than that, I think it's good, and I think because it's such a small jar, I go through it fast enough that it's not gonna go bad by the time that I use this all up. But that's probably where I would draw the line. I wouldn't buy the full-size product because I would know the likelihood of this going bad because it is a jar container is pretty likely. And that leads to my overall thoughts. I think this is a really good moisturizer. I think it's nice. I think it's a good way to just have like a nice, simple, but well-formulated moisturizer. I like the fact that it has vitamin C in it, but not only because it is $45, which I think is really never worth any moisturizer. You'd have to give me like a God-sending moisturizer for it to ever be worth $45 for me. But also because it has vitamin C in it, I don't think I'd be picking this up for the price range that it's at, and because it's in a removable open air container. Next up, we have something that I'm really excited for. I love this brand already, so this is a little biased. I'm just gonna say it. I love this brand. I adore this brand, and this brand came out with a palette, and I just couldn't afford it at the time. I think I was in between paychecks, and I just couldn't pick it up. And I was really like upset because I really wanted it, but I knew I was gonna have to buy stuff for spooky season. We were moving out of summer weather, and I knew that if I was gonna buy something, I needed to buy some more like spooky palettes. That being said, when I found this in my Boxycharm, I was stoked. This is the Armour Cosmetics Spanglish palette, and like, number one, look at that packaging. That's beautiful. It has like little hupas, and then on the back it has like little huria. It's so cute. It's so freaking adorable. I love this palette, and this is the inside. I want to make sure we don't get the mirror. Oh my goodness. One thing that I really like about this palette is it actually has whether you should wear it dry or whether you should wear it with a wet like applicator. So right here, if you'll see, it has like a little wet mark, and that means that this is supposed to be worn wet, and this has a little sun, which means that it's supposed to be worn dry. And I thought that was just such a cute idea. Now overall, I really like the packaging. I think that it's actually really well made, especially because Alamar, you know, I've had a few of their stuff before and I really liked it, and I really like their packaging, but for some reason, I think this packaging is just a little bit of an upgrade. I feel like it's a little denser, it has some weight to it, it's really nice. I really like how big the pans are, and I really like how big the mirror is too. I think the pigments itself, they're very pigmented. They're very well made. I'll go ahead and swatch some of my favorites on my arm right here. This is Pero Like, which is really pretty. It almost matches my hair today. And then I have one that I'm wearing right now, which is Tiene Swing. Right there. And that one's almost like a maroonish, like a glittery maroon. And then I have my two favorite, which is Eres un Show, and I'm gonna put it right here because I left a gap. And this is more like a lavender purple. And then I have, let's see, I want to try one more that's not sparkly. Oh, Ponte Hyper right here. I love that color. I adore that color. I know the lighting is being absolutely horrendous, but that is so pigmented. I actually have it on my eye right now. Right now I have I Get Cute, Ponte Hyper, and Tiene Swing on my eye. And I'm just so impressed with the palette because I feel like Armour Beauty is like a smaller brand to me. They're a small brand. They're a small brand, okay? And I just think that like for their pigments to be that nice, especially like these water pigments to be that nice, that's really cool. I just think they're really good, and I think that they put a lot of time into this. It feels like they put a lot of time to this, and I think that's just awesome. I'm just so in love with this palette. I'm so in love with the brand. Overall, I love all of it. I think that this is a beautiful summer palette because it has some really basic colors in it. You know, it has some browns, it has some light pinks, it has Muy Excited, which is like this really nice bronzy orange, but then it also has colors that you can dip into that are a little fun, a little extra, a little something to wear out in the sol. You know what I mean? It's a little spice. I love it. I love it so much, and I think for $28, that's really nice. That's really nice, and I'm so excited to have this palette. I freaked out when I saw that they gave me this palette. So, definitely my favorite thing I got in my Boxycharm this September. Next up, we have another thing that I was just shocked at that I got in my Boxycharm. It is this Hank and Henry lip stick, and I am wearing the color right now. I actually got Satin Matte Lipstick in Lust, and I think it's beautiful, number one. It retails for $18. Let me get to the best part, okay? So you can't undo it. You have to click the top logo like this. So you click it, watch, right? Look at that. We're gonna do it one more time. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna. Do you know how cool I look when I do that in public? I mean, I can't COVID. But when COVID is over, this is gonna be a like COVID is over lipstick. I am gonna walk around my high school. I don't go to high school anymore. I'm gonna walk around my college. I'm gonna walk around the trolley station and just go, you need a lipstick? Oh, I feel so bad with this. I feel this is like not only good quality, it's just cool to have. You know what I mean? And I've been really getting into that lately, like palettes and makeup that's just cool to have. And then, can we also talk about this shimmer? So there are shimmer, I guess you'd say like matte, soft shimmer gems on the sides of the lipstick. It's beautiful. It looks so classy. But then the actual lipstick itself is matte. So these shimmers are just on the outside to like accentuate the lipstick itself. And that's just so nice. You know, that's just such high quality for an $18 lipstick, which is like standard lipstick prices now are about $18. That's amazing. You know, that is what I would pay $18 for. This is the new standard. A little bam. That's the new standard of an $18 lipstick, because if it's not this, I might as well get drugstore. Another product that I adored. I adore this. It's not even like a color I would normally wear, but I think because it comes in this packaging, because it's so nice, and because it's a brand, Hank & Henry, which I adore anyways, it's everything. It's something that I'll wear every single day when COVID is over, just so that I can like whip it out and be like, oh, have you seen the new Hank & Henry lipsticks? They're wonderful. They're fabulous. That's how this makes me feel. Now that we've gone over all the products that I loved, let's talk about two of the products that were like, meh. Okay, first things first, I'm the realist. No, okay. So, this is the Laura Geller Lash Boss Bold Mascara. Retails for $24, and I just don't, it's like the last three things were so good, and then they sent me this, and I'm just like, why? Here's my thing. This mascara is good. It works well. I have it on today. It works nicely. But the brand itself is just so out of my demographic. When I think of Laura Geller, I think of like older women, maybe in their 40s and 50s, who don't wear a lot of makeup. I think of older white women. Because, and it's not because it's like an expensive brand at all. It's actually because they don't advertise to anyone but white women. Like, I've never seen a black or brown woman in their campaigns, and let alone a man. Like, they are very old school. They're very not my age group, and I'm just really confused of why this was in my Boxycharm, because I'm automatically gonna dislike the product because I dislike the brand. I don't agree with only having a certain demographic of women be the priority like customer for a brand. And then on top of that, I mean, the product is good. It's made in Italy, woo, but I've had like Great Lash and Rockstar lashes from Maybelline for like $7, and exact same thing. Exact same thing. I don't know. I think my views on mascara in general are very much like, unless it is a very specific, amazing mascara, 89% of mascaras that are like over the $20 range are not as good or better than drugstore mascaras. They're not. I think that if you're paying more than $10 for a mascara, you're getting gypped. You know, if you really think that a mascara is gonna, you know, do these crazy things with your lashes, baby girl, you just need fake lashes. You just need fake lashes, because a $10 mascara is not going to do anything that this $24 mascara won't do. I'm telling you that right now. They're almost the same. I rarely find a difference between mascaras, and when I do find a difference between mascaras, it's usually not the type of difference that I'm willing to pay $15 more for. That's just my opinion. I think overall mascaras are getting to be a little overpriced for what they really are, and drugstore mascaras are kind of still killing the game, especially Maybelline, although I don't support them anymore. They are still killing the game. So, you know, it did its job, but I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the brand at all either, and I think that Boxycharm kind of like missed the demographic age group for what this product is supposed to be made for. Now we have our last product, and this is actually something that I don't dislike at all. This is the Billion Dollar Beauty charcoal sponge, and this retails for $15. I did clean it so that I could do this video, and it is still very moist, so I'm gonna put it down now. Here's the thing, it works well. It actually works really well. I like using this when I have, you know, very little makeup on and I just want to blend out my makeup instead of sucking some makeup in because I used a lot of makeup. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you have dry skin, this is a great type of sponge to use when you only want to use a little foundation and a little tiny bit of concealer, but you still want coverage. This is great because it doesn't soak up a ton of product, but it really packs in that product and pushes it into your skin, and it's a good bouncer. You know, it's really bouncy. I love it. The only thing is it's just not overwhelmingly awesome. Like, it works the same way, you know, my Real Technique works. I like it a little bit better than my Beauty Blender right now, just because my Beauty Blender does suck up a little too much product for me at times. This doesn't do that as much right now, but I think you can use beauty blenders or any type of beauty blender dependent on how your skin and your makeup is going that day. This is a great product for $15. I think for $15 it's absolutely worth it. My only question is, like, what does the charcoal do? Because I mean, it is okay, it's a charcoal sponge, but there is nothing about this product that tells me charcoal. It doesn't smell like charcoal. Charcoal doesn't do anything. I think honestly the only reason they're calling it charcoal is because, you know, it has some type of charcoal infused in it. I don't know what that does, but it just makes it look gray. I'm not mad about it at all. I'm not mad about it at all. I think it works great. I think it's totally worth $15. I'm just very confused at, like, why they even put charcoal in it, because I think it's like a great sponge kind of like on its own without the charcoal. Although, I don't know, maybe the charcoal is the reason that it's great and I like it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just couldn't find, like, any reason of why charcoal would be good in a sponge. Alright guys, and that is basically all my products that I got in September's Boxycharm. I will be doing a full review of my October Boxycharm soon, which I'm very excited for. If you got a Boxycharm last September, I want to know what products you got. I saw there were a lot of products that I actually really wished they would have given me instead of these two products. So if you got a product you think I'd like, please let me know down below. Please like this video if you can. I've been trying to get up to 10 likes per video. That is my goal. Alright guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day, and I hope you had some better products than this. Bye!